Hey everyone, and welcome to the course. This is Economics of Sports for the spring 2022 semester at Rider University. My name is Joe Shin. I am the instructor for this course. The goal of this video is to give you a broad overview of the course, show you where you're going to find everything, expectations, so forth. Hopefully you are aware that this course is being administered entirely online and there is no set meeting time. And so everything will be presented, and it is self-paced within a week, but you still have due dates. Okay. So first, before we jump into that, let me just tell you a little bit about myself. As I mentioned, my name is Joe Shin. I have been teaching at Rider for third year. Yeah, third year. But I've also taught at other universities in the greater Philadelphia area for about 12 years now. Some of the courses that I've taught are the principles classes, macroeconomics, sports economics, health economics, labor economics, just to name a few. So this is my part-time job. Full-time, I work for the government. I am an economist with the Department of Housing and Urban Development out of the Philadelphia office, although I have not been in the office for a couple of years now with everything going on. That's a job I've had since 2010. Before that, I've spent a little bit of time at Merrill Lynch, a couple of years down in DC with the Census Bureau, but this has been my job for over 10 years now. That's enough about me. With that, let's jump into the course. So on Canvas, here's the main landing page for the course. What you're seeing on yours is going to be a little bit different than what you're seeing here on mine. Just some different functionality, whatnot. So something to just be aware of, but the basics is going to be the same. So let's first look at the syllabus. So if you look at the course syllabus and information tab or module on the home tab, which is also in the modules, if you click on that, you can either view it here or you can download it, which is a little bit easier to see that way. So again, this is Economics of Sports. Here's my information along with my email. Now, email is the best way to get in contact with me. I am able to respond within 24 hours, usually within 12, depending on when it's sent. Again, I do work during the day, and so I'm unable to check my Rider email during the day when I'm working, but I'm pretty good at staying up to date with that. Office hours, I have office hours by appointment. It's through Zoom. So here's the course information. Here's a broad overview of the course. Textbook. The Economics of Sports. It's a 6th edition by Michael Lees, Peter Van Almen, and Victor Matheson. There's the publishing information. It's a very, very good book, and it is required for this class. Course requirements. So, course structure. As I mentioned, this course is being administered entirely online, and you'll find pretty much everything through Canvas. Now, it is your responsibility to keep up with the assignments, the lectures, and the readings, and ask questions if you have them. So, most weeks are going to run from, actually all the weeks are going to run from Monday through Sunday, and the materials are only going to become available 1 week in advance. And so that means that at the start of the semester, weeks 1 and 2 will be available. Week 3 will not become available at the start of week 2. Week 4 will not become available till the start of week 3, and so forth. So you can work ahead, but just make sure you keep up with everything and keep it on the deadlines. Okay. Now, the way that each week is set up is you'll have a set of tasks to complete during that week. You will have readings, you have lectures to view, and assignments to complete. If you do not complete them, you will get a grade of 0. So just make sure you look at each week what is due and when. If you need any technical assistance with Canvas, here's the information for that. So here's some of the course objectives, what we're going to go over in this course. And here is the schedule for the semester. And so I'll show this also in Canvas in a minute, but you can see within each week what chapter we're going to be covering, and then the assignments. Try to color code to make it a little bit easier to see it, but again, everything is set up in there. For the most part, we're doing one chapter a week, and for the most part, you're going to have a quiz and discussion within there. So moving on, here's the grading policy. And so there are 5 aspects of the grade, and we'll go through all of them. And here's just how they all match up with the learning objectives above. And so the first thing we have is the research paper, which is 20% of your grade. So with this paper, there's a lot of flexibility. It's a 5 to 10 page. Now this excludes figures, tables, and bibliography. And by that I mean 5 type pages. So you can have at least 5 type pages. And so you can have as many graphs, figures, bibliography as you want, but that's not included in your 5 type pages. Okay. But it's a paper on some sports economics related topic. There's a lot of latitude given. Just make sure it's directly linked to something we study in this course. And so my recommendation would be to go through, look at the syllabus, see what we're doing, and try to figure out what you want to do based on that. It's graded based on your topic, application of theory, the presentation of the findings, overall quality. Okay. If you want to run your topic by me, you are more than welcome to. I encourage it actually. Just do it through an email. Discussions. During most weeks, you'll be required to participate in discussions in Canvas. And in each week, you have to make 2 comments. So by the end of the day on Wednesday, you're to post 1 original comment to the topic, response to it, and then sometime between Thursday and Sunday, you're to come back, look through everyone else's comments, and then directly respond to one of those. And so when you're responding, you can agree, you can disagree, you can expand on. Just be respectful with whatever you do. Each post should be roughly 1 paragraph long and be an original thought. And here's the grading. Quizzes will be given every week, and we'll cover what was covered, almost every week, and will be covered what was covered during that week. Now, there are no makeup exams, and you'll grade a 0. Get a 0 if you don't do it, if you miss one. The lowest 2 quiz grades, however, do get dropped at the end of the semester. Now, everything's going to be done through Canvas with these, and there is a 30-minute time limit. They are all multiple choice. But if you go on, once you open it, your 30 minutes starts. And so if you have any problems, any technical issues, make sure you reach out and let me know. There are 2 exams with the course. Unlike the quizzes, they will be an essay. You have a midterm and a cumulative final exam. They're both worth 25% of your grade. And here's the exam policy, just look through. Your grades will be in Canvas, you'll be able to see them. Here is the grading breakdown. Just as far as some of the course expectations and policies, I encourage you to just take some time to read through these. They give you an idea of just how this course differs from others, from more in-person ones. Okay. Communicating, as I mentioned, emails are preferred, but then you can set up a time to meet with me during office hours. Okay. And so that's the syllabus. Let's jump into now look through Canvas a little bit. So within Canvas, if you go to the home page, it'll take you just to the modules page. And again, what you're seeing is a little bit different than what you're seeing in yours is a little bit different than mine. And so we have course syllabus and info, the syllabus, which we just went through, and then the intro video, which I assume you found if you're watching this. Office hours, here's the link for that when we set up a time to meet. And so then we have each week the module. And so again, yours is going to look a little bit different from mine, but you can see this here. And so within each week you have the dates. You have a page for the overview and assignments, the lectures, and then the assignments that are due. So if we go into the page, you'll see the learning goals, the readings, and then the other links which you'll see on that front page too, but you can see them here. As far as the lectures, if you click on there, you can either view them in here,
So in this video,
or if you click on the title, it'll take you to the YouTube page where it is.
we're going to just do a brief.
Okay. And if we go back here, you can see where the quizzes are, the discussion. I'll give you all the links there. Okay, so that's the home page, which again is the modules page as well. Announcements. So this is important. So I communicate through the announcements, and so any information I have, I will send through there, which also gets sent to your email. And so make sure whichever email you have and use is connected to this. Or sorry, let me another way around it. Whichever email you have connected to this course is one that you check regularly, because this is important for you to get all the communication. We go to syllabus. Now the syllabus will have everything with the due dates. Now one thing to point out here is that it is important that with the discussions, again you have 2 dates. This is just going to show when the second post is due, but you do have one post that is due by the end of the day on Wednesday of that week. If you go into assignments, you will see the links for the assignments as well. You'll also be able to see your grades in here and so forth. And so that's really it. With these online courses, it's very important that you keep up with the work, and 2, if you have any questions, make sure you ask. You can shoot me an email, or we can set up a time to meet, whatever works for you. And that's really it. If you have any questions, please let me know, and if not, let's have a great semester.